thing with Kevin Samuels, like, dude, like the stuff he be saying, I've been saying that forever. It's just he wear the suit and tie and all that. He got
For sure.
the image and
Okay,
all
but
that.
his delivery is mad.
His delivery is tough. Yeah. I used to be. I'm not gonna say I used to be tough. I'm still tough, but it is what it is.
You don't seem like you are. I don't get that vibe.
For real?
You seem like you're brutally honest, but you don't seem like you just.
Yeah. We ready?
Like, well,
we good. Nah.
Wait till you see.
No, I'm honest. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not like I'm not here to play people, make people look a certain type of way. Like you gonna do that on your own. That's how that's gonna go. You already know what time it is. Your boy K-Lou, and I'm back with a whole nother episode of BTF. I don't think we started.
I was like, you wasn't gonna give me no cue. Like.
We're good. Oh. It's your boy K-Lou, and I'm back with a whole nother episode of BTF. Believe Truth and Fact. I got a special guest with me right now, Ms. LegendTeeV.
I go by India, but yeah.
Oh, that's your Instagram name, LegendTeeV.
LegendTeeV, that's the Instagram.
Oh, okay, LegendTeeV, aka India.
Yes, sir.
I got two rules: you got to tell the truth, and you got to talk in the mic.
Okay, got you.
So let me do that for you.
Is it better?
There we go. Get in that mic. Yeah, we got new buttons, y'all. Shout out to the people over here at Sacred Stone Studios, man. I love these boys over here, man. They do their thing. But yeah, I got a special guest, like I said, Miss India Serenity.
Yeah, I just added that thing.
Oh.
I'm trying to be creative.
That's not your last name?
Nah.
Is that your first name, India?
My last name is Matthew. Honestly, India's my nickname. Like,
okay.
You feel me? That's just a nickname. Everybody.
Are you Indian?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I didn't even want to.
Yeah, no.
I didn't even. See, they can laugh too. I think I'm gonna get a hang of this. So I'm looking at your Instagram. You're not following me, but it's okay.
Oh my bad. I'm sorry.
Nah, it's cool. But you are a model, an actress, a BSN nurse.
Yeah.
Sell real estate, or it just says real estate. I assume you sell real estate.
I'm in the process of getting my nursing degree, and then in the process of my real estate as well.
Wow.
So soon to be.
How do you do so much?
It's just balance, you know? Like, it's really, I get bored with the same thing, so I have to have multiple different things, you know?
Wow, you're like I always call them the urban Renaissance women. They
like
do
that.
A lot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all just out here, like y'all bossing up, and you pulled up in the thing. You feel me? Was that the 7 series?
It's the 6 series.
Oh, you got the 6 series. Yeah. I got the 3 because I wanted something. I wanted to
so smooth.
No, 5.
Right?
5. My bad. I got the 5. I'm playing myself.
Look, it's too big. I can barely.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want that big 7 or the 6. I wanted something I can drive down 45 and 59 and get on the Hardy toll road.
Between them cars.
Bam. You know what I'm saying? That's what I needed. That's all I needed.
I feel it.
So, are you from Houston?
I was born and raised in Houston.
For real?
What
in
about
the
you?
H? I'm raised out here.
Okay.
I'm not ready for questions, by the way. God,
it's my natural way of my bad. Like,
golly, she asking me questions. Nah, I was raised out here. I was raised in the north. Grew up here, but I was born in California. My people from Nebraska. Shouts to Omaha, Nebraska. Y'all know how we get down out there.
It's all about Houston.
Omaha to blast you. Anyways, but yeah, I was raised out here, but from the north though. You from the south? That's a whole nother city over there.
Definitely.
Sugar land.
Especially Houston. Houston's big. So
Fourth largest city in America.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? People be sleep. I don't feel like people sleep on Houston anymore, actually. I think people are wide awake.
Everybody want to come to
Houston. What
Houston.
Houston has to offer. Like, people be moving here. Like, last week, I had some people from Africa that moved.
To Africa.
I'm dead. I'm
not
serious.
Africa.
I'm serious, though. They came from Africa. They moved out here. They doing their thing. They prospering and doing all that. I'm like, yo, what's up?
Look.
So, like, what do you mainly do? Like, model? Is that your, like, because I'm looking at your pictures. Like, they decent pictures. Like, are you a model or?
Yeah, so I mainly model. It's kind of like something that I, like, really love and enjoy to do. But
yeah,
overall, I'm, like, in nursing school trying to just get my nursing degree. You know what I'm saying? So.
What makes you want to be a nurse?
I want to start, like, I really want to eventually, like, get my PhD, become a doctor, and then start healthcare in countries that don't have healthcare. And I just wanted the education behind it, you know?
Yeah.
So
Is it, like, did anybody like push you to get into that, or like that was
No,
something you want to do on your own? Like,
my mom is a nursing professor. I kind of just watched her do it. I really didn't want to do. I didn't want anything to do with the medical field because all Indians be like, "Hey, do medical field."
oh
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't want to just. But then like eventually, since I've already like balanced everything, I just started to develop like a.
Do you ever go to India? Have you ever visited?
Yeah, I went to India like 3 times, but it was more so when I was younger. So
yeah.
Do
you give me 2-parent household vibes? You like
2-parent? Wow, that's crazy. I know I'm Indian, but no, my parents are divorced. I know
really?
That's the first. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, my parents.
Because that culture, they're like
they're
they
very
shame
like.
that.
It don't matter if you're getting abused. Like it don't matter. If
None of that.
It's once you're in, you're in.
But that's what I like about that culture. Not that part about the.
that we locked in forever. Like.
No, it's just that like the women aren't as whimsical and capricious as normal American women, but
it could be a good and a bad thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like
women here, like they just ready. They up and leave for no reason.
Nothing. Yeah, they don't tolerate nothing here. I've noticed that.
That's what I'm saying. The women here are just like, oh, what, you looking at another female? Peace. Like, dang, I can't even order food at the dinner. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like. And they're all independent, quote unquote.
No, for sure. And India is a whole different ballgame.
Yeah,
it's almost as if but the thing about like in Indian culture, it's all about like pride and honor. So like as soon as you do something that's not like flattering Indian culture.
You're shamed.
Yeah, you're just like you're downplayed. You're like, oh, you're just honor to the family. Like you divorced him. I can't believe you divorced him for hitting you. Like it's just so like it's ironic. You know what I'm saying?
How did you get into modeling though? Like, was people like telling you that you was like pretty or something, or like?
Honestly, I had a friend that really loved to like, take pictures and stuff, and she was
a photographer.
She was a photographer, but she was very like, it's kind of like a humbling story, but she was basically homeless. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was in a foster care. And so I never modeled before, but she was just like always taking pictures and stuff. And so she was like, can I take some pictures of you? I'm like, bro, I don't model. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. She's like, come on, let's just do it. So she took a picture of me. She took a few pictures of me and like she uploaded it onto this website and she got like a lot of like recognition.
What website was it?
I honestly don't even know, but it was
it's like a random website. What the heck?
It was something for New York. Like it was like a New York Times.
Okay.
Yeah, and so like I guess they reached out to her and they were like, look, like you're really good.
Yeah.
And then like offered her an opportunity. So she was like, bro, like your pictures got me so big. Like you should really like get into modeling. And I was like,
so so she's not homeless anymore?
No,
because of your pictures.
I mean, I would say because of her work.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? She was just mad talented.
Yeah.
So
and you were the canvas.
I guess so.
That she was able to paint on.
Right.
How you feel about that? Did she give you a cut of that, or?
I mean, honestly, like if anything, she made me like before I made her. Like really, like if it wasn't for her, like you know what I'm saying, I would have never been like where I am. Like my comfortability and my confidence really came from being comfortable.
Do you like get paid to model, or you just?
Yeah, no, I do get.
Oh,
paid.
you for real model then?
Yeah,
people be like they just Instagram model. They just got
like
the
they
ring
just take
light.
pictures. No, I do get paid to model. I am a like freelance model, so I just kind of go based off of the opportunities that come to me. You know what I'm saying? So
I hear that a lot. Freelance modeling. So like no agent or anything like that.
Well, okay, so I just like recently like joined an agency, but I'm not signed with them yet. I'm more so like it's for acting though, not modeling.
Okay.
So with modeling, it's like when you're in an agency, you got to do like, you know what I'm saying, like cut your hair, you got to be a size this, you got to no pimples. Like they're just very
you got to cut your hair.
Yeah, like they have like, they're kind of icky.
You got the longs. You ain't trying to cut that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you ain't trying to cut that.
I don't want to model how y'all want.
You could probably sell it though, because a lot of women.
Oh, Lord.
A lot of women, they would like, I need that Indian, the wavy. Like,
look, I'm not trying to cut off my hair for a long time now. Like,
so with acting, like, are you currently acting? Have you been in movies or shows or YouTube videos or something like what's the acting?
I've done like a couple of like plays and scenes, but I have not gotten a role yet.
Yeah,
in like
it's
a
coming.
movie yet. But yeah, it's coming because I'm in classes right now. You got to build yourself up and develop yourself before you really.
You taking acting classes?
Yeah, I am.
Dang, I got a partner. He be doing that. He be doing acting classes.
You gotta put a lot of time into it.
Yeah,
like, it's some dedication for real.
Is acting just like, I don't want to say just because it's an art, but
What you trying to say?
I always say like women are professional actresses anyways. Like they're good at lying all anyways.
I feel like women are sneaky. I don't think they're.
That's what I'm saying. They stay lying anyway, so it's easy to just be yourself and just lie.
I feel like women could say the same thing about men, though. You feel me?
Think so?
Everybody got good and bad in them, right?
Yeah, no, you're right about that. You are right about that. So what are your goals like with modeling and acting? Like you're doing this, the real estate, and you're doing the nursing.
Yes.
But then you're doing modeling and acting. Like at some point, something's gonna have to give, right?
Right. Okay. So I feel like acting and modeling is more so like my like passion, like what I like really, really want to do. But ultimately, the goal is to really just stack up my money from all the incomes that I'm getting and just provide healthcare for like the countries that don't have it. You know, like that's like my ultimate goal to like.
So regardless of what gets you the bag, you're gonna get the bag to help out.
Regardless.
So you're trying to be a philanthropist. You want to just get it and give it.
For sure. I mean, I eventually want to start my own restaurant. Like, I want to do a lot.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
You
like,
can cook?
Oh, my God. I used to sell plates. I could whip.
What?
You know
That's a good woman, yo. That's a good woman. She can cook, y'all. Look, a lot of women sitting in the seat can't cook. Sit up here. Can't cook ramen out here, dude. That's what's up. And you got the Indian, too, so you probably be whipping. Like, man, I work with a lady, she Indian, and she be making me food all the time. Like, she make me, like, this spicy chicken, and I love spicy food, so I be like, yo, spice it up. She be like, are you sure? I'm like, yes. Like, she think I'm playing. Like, nah, I really need you to spice it up for me. Like, don't even play me like that.
Indian spice is a whole different level.
That's what she say. I'm like,
you can handle Indian spicy food, then you can handle anything.
I can handle it. And she give me the spicy of the spicy, and I'm like, bet, like, give me that. I need all that.
You're a warrior.
I need all that. So your goal is to be a philanthropist, give back to people without health care. What does that even mean?
Like, I mean, okay, so
like, what does that even mean? Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you. So basically, growing up in an Indian household, going to India, like even when I was younger, I really experienced like the difference within the cultures, within the countries. And I feel like people who are raised in America, like something as like blessed as this country, we often forget there's like a whole different side of the world, like besides America, you know. So it just, I guess, like me seeing that, it just humbles me. I've done like a couple missionary trips when I was younger. It just, I guess, like, you know, growing up in, you know, even in the church and stuff, like doing that kind of stuff, it just always had a soft spot in my heart, you know, when I see people.
You naturally want to see other people happy and smiling. Like,
absolutely.
And I always say that the nature of a woman, she's a nurturer. She's caring. She's loving. She gives love. That's what she wants to see other people happy and smiling.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? All this other stuff you're doing, modeling, acting. Like nursing is probably something that you really like because you get to see people, help people and all that. Right. Real estate, all that is just a vessel, a vehicle to do what you really want to do, which is to make somebody happy.
Exactly. For sure.
That's what, and this is a great segue to get into what we getting ready to talk about. All right,
do it. I'm ready.
Get on these relationships. Are you in a relationship?
I'm not in a relationship.
Okay.
Nope.
Do you want to be in a relationship?
I feel like I would want to be in a relationship maybe later on in life. I wouldn't want to say I'm too young because really age don't matter, but I just want to.
You probably are a little bit too young.
22?
Yeah.
Yeah? You think so?
Yeah, for sure.
I think, I just want to establish myself, like really like have like what I want to my name before just sharing my life with somebody, you know? Do you know what a relationship entails, what it actually means? Man. Like, do you know what your role as a woman would be in it being with a man? I feel like your role when you're in a relationship in general is just to make sure you're acquiring to their needs, making them happy, like supporting them, being there for them, just being like a good significant other. You know what I'm saying? Like vice versa. Would you allow a man to be the head? You know, I feel like a man has like that role and responsibility to kind of be like the backbone, like I feel like either way there should always be like a cooperative communication between one or the other, but I do feel like as a man, if you know what I'm saying, is especially in Indian culture, we gotta. That's what I'm saying. Like you're a cultured woman, so you know what that means. Yeah, like I do feel like, you know what I'm saying, like a man should definitely like be the head. Now that's in the instance of like if a man is actually level-headed and logical, because if you're trying to be the head and you're being hypocritical and you're like, okay, well, this is how it goes, I do this and you don't get to do this, it's different. It's just, it has, like I said, there has to be a cooperative nature within the two, you feel me? So
he has to be able to provide, protect,
adapt to whatever is right for the woman, you know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like at the end of the day, if a man is doing everything to make a woman happy, a woman's going to be submissive in the way that she needs to be for a man to be happy.
What does that mean to make a woman happy? Because, well, what does that mean? Like, what makes a woman happy? We just discussed your happiness really comes from seeing other people happy.
Right.
So what does a man have to do to make you happy?
Well, in a relationship, I feel like, you know, a man making a woman happy is just catering to her needs, you know, like being there for her, supporting her emotionally, mentally, and physically. You feel me? Like
catering to her needs. That's tough.
But vice versa. I feel like, look, like
that's tough though, for a man to cater to a woman's needs.
I feel like okay, look, at the end of the day, you know, a man coming home from work, you know, like just someone with the level-headed mindset of like, you know what, I know my man is tired. Let me do this. Let me make his day a little bit more relaxing. Yeah. Vice versa.
Like like a man come home, look, he, like I said, he's providing, he's protecting. That means he bringing home the bacon. He's paying, the lights is coming on because of him. Right. He's buying the groceries. He wants to come home to, you know, some cooked food, a house that smells good.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? A beautiful woman that's like, is gonna like dress up for her and be like, all right, cool, I look good for you. I got the clothes washed and dried and folded and all that for you.
Ready,
everything is just right. Like, he's just coming home like, thank you, baby. You really, and then you like, oh man, like, you know, and that's the camaraderie that y'all have.
Yeah, absolutely. But I also feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, and not every household is gonna be like the man's the one, you know, making the bread and stuff. I mean, maybe it could be both, but that's where. Oh yeah,
but that's the thing. We live in this type of society where it's like. That's where it gets.
Roles have been reversed. Roles have been reversed.
Reversed. Like, dudes is coming home, or women coming home and like, yo.
Like, where my foot rub at? Where the meal at? Like, what is
going on? Yeah, and the dudes is like, dudes is chilling, you know, playing 2K or whatever, Call of Duty on the couch. You know, that's what we on right now. We making money on YouTube or whatever that got going on. Look. So, let me ask you this. Would you ever be in a polygamous relationship?
No.
No?
I'm not opposed to the idea of it, like, when I see it, you know what I mean? But me personally, I just don't.
And why not?
Number one, is too much energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't feel like I personally could give equal energy to both. But
we're in this society where it's monetary. So you working, he working, she working. That's 3 incomes. You know, instead of getting that crib over there, we can get that loft over here.
It's not always about the money and the materialistic stuff. Okay. You feel me? It's more than that. Like, honestly, we could have it all in front of us. Like, we could be, you know what I'm saying, living big, 3 people, but like at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give your full energy to one person if there's another, you know what I'm saying? There has to be an equal share in every person.
You can give your full energy
to one person when another person is involved. Yeah. Full energy. That like you got to give 100% to this person, and then you got to give 100% to the next person. That's just going to mentally drain you. I mean, for me personally, like I said, because everyone's different.
But okay, so you're with the guy though, and he's, you know, the decision maker, and he's like, you know what, India, look, we're doing well. We're doing great. But I think we can add someone to this equation.
If that's what he wants to do, then he can do that somewhere else. But as far as me, like, I'm not. If that's not something we talked about before marriage, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you're not gonna like come up out of nowhere.
I'm just saying, he was being honest with you. He's like, you know what, this is what I want to do, and he's like, yo, like, I think this would be, you know, I think this would be.
If that's what makes you happy, then, you know what I'm saying, go for it. But just, I'm not going to be involved in something that I feel like would mentally drain me or not make me happy.
Do you feel like men and women are equal?
Okay, so I don't want to say it in the wrong way.
Yeah. No, there's no wrong answers here.
To a certain extent, like, when it comes to certain things, let's just say that. When it comes to certain things, I feel like things should, like job opportunities, like, you know what I'm saying, the right to do this, the right to do that. But as far as like a role, you get what I'm saying? I don't think, I feel like a man should really step up You get what I'm saying? If I feel like a man should be like the provider. You know what I'm saying? I think it's great for a woman to really like go off and like, you know, be on her own toes. I think that's amazing, and I think every woman should like be that for herself.
Yeah.
But as far as like roles, like I feel like a man shouldn't like just let, you know what I'm saying, like a woman do everything. I feel like a man should step up and be that backbone.
Put his foot down. Be like, yo, you give her direction.
Yeah.
Give
like
her parameters.
Lead, you know what
Always
I'm saying?
say, like women, no matter what age they are, from 18 to about 45, they're like children with breasts. they're like, and you know, like most women are like, they're like agents of chaos. They're like, they love, you know, drama and getting into whatever. It's like a kid when you hear, like, we have a kid and like they're always making noise, and you got that little thing in the other room and you don't hear any noise.
Right.
It's like, oh, so now I got to go check on them. You know, like it's like a woman. Like when a woman is not making noise or doing something, you're like, oh, is everything okay? Like when she quiet, you know something wrong.
Mentally,
you know something wrong. And I don't mean they're like kids, but you know.
I mean, that kind of, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, especially this generation, it's normalized for a woman to just be like, you know, crazy and just always, you know what I'm saying? But
I'm glad you said it.
I really honestly think that, I mean, from what I feel, you know, personally, I feel like if a man is just doing his job, I feel like people are so quick to call women crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are so quick to call women crazy because they see the initial reaction or how, you know what I'm saying? But, like, women we love. Just like you said, we create love. We want love. We feed off of love. We're so quick to love anything. You get what I'm saying? So it's like,
I think what it is the idea of love.
You think so? Elaborate.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like the idea of, okay, I can be with this person. Like women love the idea of marriage. You know, like having a wedding and everybody there and getting the dress and all like that. Yeah, it's like even with the movies, it's like living like it always ends with the man and woman going off and like they live happily ever after, but they never show what marriage actually is.
For sure.
Marriage is monotony, doing the same thing over and over and over again every single day. And most women and even men in this time don't like doing the same thing over and over every day. They like spontaneity, you know, being spontaneous and having adventure and doing things different. Like people that look for different things every single day, that's like, it's like life. That's not how life really is.
For sure.
Most of the time, Monday through Friday, you're going to work. That's you know, true. Like on the weekends, you rested. You know, unless you working on the weekend. So it's just like, are we ready for monotony in a marriage? Are we ready to actually to love someone, to sacrifice, and to, you know, be loyal to someone? And
that's true. That's true. I mean, really, like, women, I mean, I can agree. A lot of, like, majority of women, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love the idea of, like, marriage, being with somebody forever. Yeah. But we really don't face reality with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of marriages fail, because we all have this, like, idealistic, like, thing in our head where it's like, oh, this is how it's going to be. Like, we just painted out the picture already when it's like, nah. Like, that's not how it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really... At the end of the day, like, women are not men. Like, you can't tell a man, like, what he should do, how he should feel, how he should go. Like, we have to be willing to understand what a man wants.
Would you, if you were in a relationship, would you leave a man because he cheated? Is that a good reason to leave a man?
Okay. Honestly, I'm somebody that I really go based off of the situation, the circumstance. I'm very, very,
I like this answer, by the way. This is a great answer.
Like, look, I'm very understanding. I think that men and women, a lot of women be like, oh, men be cheating. They ain't nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they cheese. But at the end of the day, like, women cheat just as much as men. You get what I'm saying? They do. Absolutely. Really? Absolutely. You know, and the thing is with women, it's just that, like, I feel like majority of women cheat off of, like, emotion or like lack of this, lack of that, so they feel like the need to get that from another man or whatever the case may be. But a lot of women don't want to openly admit that.
Yeah.
But like truth is like they look for validation from, you know what I'm saying, majority of women. I'm not speaking for everybody because at the end of the day, to each is their own. But majority of women, you know what I'm saying, they seek validation when they lack that attention. They want to seek it from somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Because that makes them feel like, okay, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, but a man, I feel like, I mean, don't get me wrong, some men be, you know, cheating just to cheat because, you know, they want something new, like, or I don't know, but there's some men out there that really cheat because they cheese, like they trash. You get what I'm saying? They just don't care. But then there's some men that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I really feel like sometimes it could just be like nothing. You feel me? Like,
I feel like women when they cheat, it's like they're mentally checked out. Like they're not gonna be with two men at the same time. You know, like they're gonna be with this man and then be like, all right, I'm done with him and I'm gonna go to this man. I might stay with him for convenience or because of the opportunity, you know, or whatever's going on. But I'm really with old dude right now. And whenever I get the opportunity to leave, I'm gone. You know, with a man, it's like he'll have a side chick for 10 or 15 years. He's not leaving his main chick for his side chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, like women would be like, oh, he cheated on me, he don't love me, and it's like, that's not really true. He loves you. It's just something that you're not doing at home that that you probably should do or you could try to do. Like if a man come home, he don't see no food in the refrigerator, he gonna go get something to eat. From somewhere. He gonna leave the house.
You know, I feel like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If it's like a consistent thing where like, you know, like I said, like both people should be trying to make each other happy.
Yeah.
If one or the other is not working, like you lack that. As a woman, if you're lacking something from your man, you're gonna go look for that somewhere else, vice versa. And that's what I'm saying. But I don't think it's okay to constantly, like when there's lack of communication and like, you know what I'm saying? Like let's say like a guy or a girl were to like tell each other like, look, like I feel like this needs to be better. Like I'm not like digging how you doing this. And if it's like everything you say is going unnoticed, then what do you expect? Like some people, they're just gonna automatically, I mean, we're human at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like we want what we want.
I just think the reason that's a dumb reason for a woman to leave a man because he cheated. I don't think it's a dumb reason. Yeah. Because for lack of a better term, dumb.
I feel like, okay, this is how I feel, right?
Yeah.
A lot of us, we feed our flesh because we want to do what the flesh wants, right? So that's like temptation, like lusting, like, you know, like sex, like stuff that feeds our flesh. But not a lot of us really focus on what our soul needs, you know what I'm saying? So like feeding what our soul needs, like mentally being like, you know, like, is this right for my soul? For my am I willing to really jeopardize this relationship for something that my flesh wants in this temporary moment? And if you're not willing as a man or a woman, you know what I'm saying, to really consider that or consider like how hurt or the consequences of everything that you're doing, then you're really just, I feel like you're not ready because like marriage, relationships, that all takes sacrifice. You feel me? If you're not willing to do that, then like I said, if it's once, like, okay, like you cheated once, and depending on the circumstance, if I'm not doing my part, I mean, I can understand, like, you know, I'm not doing what I need to do to make you happy and vice versa. So.
No, I get it. And I'm not advocating cheating. I don't think it's cool. I'm not advocating cheating at all. It's not cool. Don't do it. All right. Don't be doing that. Don't be cheating, telling that woman, oh, you the bad, you my baby, you the one. And then, you know, you cheating and then she get all crazy or whatever. Nah, you tripping. You shouldn't be doing it. So I'm not.
Say it out loud.
Be transparent with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come out with it. So I got a last couple questions here before we get up out of here. And I think we're going to have a part 2 because I like your perspective. You know, it's pretty different because it's like, I feel like you battle with two cultures, you know, definitely. You're battling and you're like, you're taking the good from here and you're taking the good from here. Yeah. Some of the bad from here, some of the bad from here. You're mixing it up in this pot, you know, and that's good for people. A lot of people need to know, especially women, they need to learn that too. Do you want kids? Do you have kids?
No, I don't have kids.
Oh, I don't know.
You're like, wait, hold on. Before we get into this, no, I don't have kids.
You want kids?
I do want kids. I think that would be like the best thing ever. But like down the road when I'm ready.
Yeah, for sure.
When I'm ready. But
do you think men and women can be friends?
Absolutely.
Really?
But
I did not think you would say that.
Absolutely.
Honestly, you have a lot of men friends?
I have a lot of homeboys that genuinely are homeboys. You know what I'm saying? But
they never tried anything?
I've had a couple friends in the past that eventually tried something and I completely cut that off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the type of
cut
person.
them off as friends, or you cut them off like?
Cut them off, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if you a friend, you a friend. Like, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're trying to, like, you know what I mean? Like,
all relationships start off as friends, though.
You think so?
So you just meet somebody and jump into a relationship? Like,
not even, but you could see someone and be like, that's what I want from the back.
But you're not going to start dating them off top.
For sure, but okay, so like, look, so me and you, for example, we could be friends, right? We probably like are not. We don't look at each other in that way. We could be just kicking it, but then eventually we probably gonna mentally vibe. And
the more time you spend with somebody, you'll be like, you know what, this might be
true. But the thing is, let's say like we first day we meet, and I'm like, bro, I like your vibe. Like, I like you. Like, you're attractive. Now I'm like, I want you. Like, in my head, like, you can make that decision right off the bat. Yeah. You feel me? So it really just depends.
You can, but sometimes it's not off the bat. It's like after a few times you done hung out, like maybe a year or two.
True.
And dudes, like, this is men and women, like, men have friends, female friends, because they just wait for opportunity. Women have men friends because they just women have men friends because they just like, all right, they just basically in line. They're just like, all right, this dude, when he mess up, I'm gonna have this dude right here. I'm gonna have this dude right here. Like,
look, what females you be coming across? Because I'm convinced that, like, at this point, like, it's just like, I don't know what you're attracted, but like, it's some just weird energy in the females that, like, I feel like.
You think so?
Because, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really, look, at the end of the day, everything requires balance, boundaries, limits. You get what I'm saying? And even in a relationship, if you give your significant other too much freedom, you get what I'm saying? They're going to run with it. That's just normal. You give your wife or your girlfriend too much freedom, she's going to run with it. Yeah. She's going to put herself in a predicament where, like, she could fail. Same with the guy. Yeah. So with friends, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could for sure, like, have friends. I feel like it's unhealthy when it's just that person. Like, you're just, like, in a box with that person.
But if you're in a relationship, right? You in a relationship, you think you can still have men friends?
Yeah, like, I wouldn't care.
You can go. So you gonna let me say you gonna let your dude go kick it with you gonna let your dude go kick it with a female every Thursday. They go to the movies.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's what a friend is, right?
No, because see, you're creating space. Like, you're There's that's what I'm saying. There has to be a boundary. You don't need to sit there and develop this bond with them every Thursday. Talking about every Thursday, like once a week. Like, what? Like, nah.
That's what a friend is. A friend is somebody that you hang out with, kick it with.
No, I got friends that I be like, you know what I'm saying? We chop it up when we can. Everybody got their own life. But when you start making time for this one person every Thursday, like, what's going on? You feel
Y'all can't be friends no more is what you're saying.
No, you could be friends. Just it don't gotta be on like a schedule routine. Like, you don't need to hang out with someone or giving that much time to a friend. If they're a friend, you could keep them at a certain. That's what I'm saying.
But is that really a friend at that point? Maybe that's probably just an acquaintance. I think in this society we throw that friend word around really a little too liberally, a little too loosely. We're like, everybody's a friend. You're my friend. You're my friend. You're my friend. And because we don't want to disrespect people. Like, it's just like, but are we really friends or?
I guess it's because since I have a busy life, most of my friends I just see when I can. Like, I don't really keep a consistent conversation going with my friends. I don't text them every single day. Like, I got friends in my circle that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're close friends, but I don't talk to them every day or hang out with them all the time. And that I consider them friends. But I guess it just depends on what your definition of friend is. Like, because some people are clingy. They be needing, like, if you're my friend,
I'm glad you said
in
that.
my life. You feel me? Like.
All right, so last question is two-part question. Every question is two-part question. But
it's all good.
What do you think the difference is between love and in love is?
See, I don't know if I could answer this one because I feel like I've only been in one real relationship. You get what I'm saying? And I can't really compare it to another, but I do feel like when you're in love, there's no doubts about if you're in love or not, period. Like, this person is who you want. This person is who you see your life with. Yeah. This person is who you're connected with regardless of what terms you're on. You want the best for them. You love them regardless of, like, the hate that you feel. Yeah. That's just what it is. It's just genuine, unconditional love. But loving someone is more so, like, infatuation, the attachment, the idea of them there. Just having love for someone, like...
You know what's crazy? I actually agree with you except for one thing.
What's up?
It's opposite.
Really?
In love is an infatuation. Love is just, it is what it is. In love, there's conditions. There's always conditions to in love. Love is unconditional. Like, if you're in love with somebody, you can get into an argument, y'all get into a fight, you calling in names, y'all just never talk again anymore. Y'all just done. Love is like, you get into an argument or something, it's just like, all right, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be around you right now. You leave, y'all come back. There's still that understanding.
That's
you know, love is just a state of being. Like, you don't have to do anything for me to love you, but you have to do something for me to be in love with you. And once you stop doing whatever you was doing, I'm not in love with you. You can fall out of being in love. You can't never stop loving somebody.
Okay, I feel you. I dig that perspective.
So that's why I always say, and then the next part, would you want a man to be in love with you?
Would I want a man to be in love with me? I mean, if it happens, then it happens. I wouldn't want to control the idea of like, oh, I want a man to be in love with me. I really like just let answer. Love be. You know what I'm saying? I let like love be. Answer. I don't like to control nothing. I
always say, you don't, as a woman, you don't want a man to be in love with you. Trust me. You don't, because that's what leads to like domestic violence and sometimes even death.
Oh, really?
Hell yeah. Dudes get all crazy and wild when they're in love. They get all emotional. You don't want an emotional man. Yeah. You don't want that. No, for sure. You don't want that. You don't want a man putting you on a pedestal and just always making you happy, because eventually you're going to get bored of that. No woman wants no clingy dude that's just, they're all over them and all. They don't want that. They want a man that's, astute. He's on his business stuff. He's doing his thing. Yeah, he provides, he protects, but he ain't just all about you. Just you all day.
For sure.
It's extremely unhealthy, and it leads to mental instability all the time. So,
I agree.
India, how the heck did you get 33,000 followers? I know how you did, because you got these crazy, these great pictures and all that.
Nah, really, it's just honestly, like, it's just connections. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rubbing them elbows.
Facts. Like, like, I'm really just connected, but I'm not going to lie to you. You know what I'm saying? I have, like, when I was coming up, like, when I was at 4K, 6K, I was hitting people up, like, hey, like, do a promo for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I genuinely wanted
y'all youngest be on that social media though.
Not
tough.
even.
I love it.
To me, how I saw it was, like, exposure gets you more opportunities. And at that moment, Instagram was my biggest opportunity. Yeah. I was getting money left and right from just Instagram opportunities. Yeah. So I was like, I want all the exposure I can get. I used to pay like people that I knew, like, did promos. I mean, I didn't get nothing off of that like that. Then I realized that it's not about that. It's about how you how you network, how you market, how you brand yourself.
For sure. So, that's what's up though. So let everybody know where they can find you, where they can do it. People want to take some pictures and she freelance. So I got a lot of photographer friends. Get up, you know what I'm saying? Let them know.
For sure. So my Instagram is LegendTeeV __. You should have followed the kid. You feel me?
Yeah. She ain't gonna follow you back though. But go ahead and follow.
Follow you.
Go ahead and follow it.
I really thought I'd follow you.
And if you're a director, go ahead. Put her in a role. You know what I'm saying? She ethnic and all that. She
ethnic. Oh my God.
So she got a wide range of roles she could play, and I think, man, we had a good time though. We had fun, y'all. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow her, do all that good stuff. It's your boy K Luke, and this is BTF. Peace and love. Oh, we did it. That was fun.
It was a good time. We did good.
That was, man.
I wasn't as nervous in the first 2 seconds. Like, it really wasn't bad.
That's the goal. All right, we're gonna take a little picture and all that.
Oh yeah, like a thumbnail.
Yeah. We do that, and then, you know what I'm saying? What's good?